Okay, good morning again. I'm back down here at the lower garden. We're looking at the onions. We planted onions in these beds, and you can see them coming up right here. Now this bed was, we did a little bit different technique on getting these small seeds to sprout. We put boards over these, and actually the best thing that we come across was this pegboard. It allows you to water it without lifting the board off. So we took the boards off because we seen they were sprouting, and they were at a very, very tender age. So what we did was we got these sawdust or these pine chips, pine shavings from Tractor Supply a couple days ago, and we put it over, and they seem to be doing real well. Looks like all of our onions are coming up. Let's see. Not so much over here. They will, though. I have confidence. If they don't, we will replant them as we do to ensure that we have a crop. We like succession gardening anyways. Didn't sleep very well last night. So back onto the melons. These are the melons that we harvested yesterday morning, and they had the dry curlicues next to them. But as you can see, they're not ready, and they don't taste any good either. So there's a big bust on our melons. Some of them were good, so we did eat some of them, but not understanding why. Now these will cross-pollinate with their same species, but not the same genus. So they say that a watermelon won't cross with a gourd or cross with a pumpkin or something like that, or a squash, but I don't know about that. They say it's not enough pollination, but I don't believe that either. So really, I think when we grow next year, we're not going to do the same thing. We're going to grow just a few plants, like 3 plants on that arbor, and then we'll keep the suckers cut off of it, just like you do on a tomato plant, so that we can control how much foliage is growing, so the bees can make sure that the bees can find the blossoms. You know, they need help finding the blossoms. If they're tucked under that big bunch of foliage over there, they're not going to be able to get to your blossoms. So I really don't know what happened here. I have to be honest with you. There's little Mo. Hi, Mo. Hi, little Momo. Anyway, so this garden here is doing well. I don't see them popping up over there, but we'll see. So these aren't edible. These just are not edible. They're not any good. So, and just because they're small doesn't mean they're not ripe, because we have picked small ones that were ripe off this vine. The way that we can tell how that they're ripe, and this is the way to do it. This is how you tell. So when you're looking at harvesting a melon, you look at this little curlicue, and if it's dead and dry, that means this melon is done. So we even harvested a melon bigger than this one, and this is a big melon. Look at my hand. Anyway, so it didn't, even though they had the dry curlicues, the closest curlicue to the melon on this one will be this one here, this one right here. So when that dries up, that melon's supposed to be ready, but that's what we did with these melons. A melon that was on this vine, and then a melon that was on this vine. And as you can see, the curlicue is dried up. Same here, but they weren't ready. So this melon crop has got me pretty much confused. I have no idea what's going on here. I do believe it's a whole big combination of a lot of different things. I think there's too much foliage. Bees couldn't find the melons, and we won't make that mistake. So we wanted to have a neat looking melon tunnel. but that was a mistake. And so I think all we're going to put next year in here is like 4 melon plants. And we're going to get local grown seeds. So what happens when a melon gets cross-pollinated with another melon, what'll happen is you won't see it on that year's fruit, but the seeds of that year's fruit will show you the following year that it's been cross-pollinated, and it's a bust. So yeah, so really, I won't be buying seeds. Like, I won't be going to one of the big box stores and buying seeds. What I will be doing is going to either my local nursery, or get in contact with the local seed producers and buy direct from them. And that way we know that we have melons and different kinds of things that are acclimated to our climate, more of a Mediterranean climate. But it also we have in the Redding, Shasta County area, we have microclimates. So you just got to figure out which climate you're in and go from there. And I think we probably won't be growing any more of these Indiana stripes. And so I'm going to go back to Tractor Supply today and see if I can find the Indiana stripes in the melon section and see who the provider was. Anyways, we don't know. I don't know. Anyways, totally confused. All right, so that's it for this morning. I gotta go take the critters to the vet. So thanks for watching. See you later.